Hello guys, welcome back to HackerRank 30 Days of Code, day 11. So today's problem is based on 2D arrays, also called the multi-dimensional array, or in simple words, we can say arrays of array. 2D arrays are represented in form of a table which has rows and columns. The rows are represented in the horizontal line, as you can see here, and columns are represented on the vertical line, as you can see here. And both the indexes starts from 0. So if you want to represent the first element of an double dimensional array, so its index would be array, the name of an array, and in double square brackets 0, and which is the row, and the second double brackets in which we'll mention the column. So 0 0 would be the first element, 1 for example in this. So what is the task for today? We have to calculate the R-glass sum for every R-glass in a 2D array, and we have to print the maximum sum of an R-glass. So what is an R-glass? So R-glass is a simple graphical representation in a 2D array in form of this pattern, where we take 3 elements from a single row and then a single element, a middle element from the second row, and then 3 consecutive elements from the third row. So if you see in the 6 into 6 2D array, there would be total 16 R glasses. The first R glass is represented here in form of numeric digit 1. So 1, 1, 1, this and this. So for this problem, we have to consider that we would be given always a 6 into 6 dimensional array, and we have to calculate the sum of the R glass in that form. So our sample input here, it is a 6 into 6 multi-dimensional array, and we have to calculate the maximum sum of an R glass. So as you can see from the explanation, there are 16 R glasses. So first R glass, as it was given earlier, 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1. Second R glass is 1 1 0 and then 0 and then 1 1 0. So let's check out the sum of each R glass here. The R glass with the maximum sum is 19, which is represented by 2 4 4 2 and 1 2 4. So let's check out the solution. So guys, the solution for this problem is very simple. As you can see, the user input of double dimension array is already given to us. We only need to calculate the sum of the R class, and we have to print the maximum sum. First, I will declare an array of integer sum of size 16. Why I'm taking size 16? Because I know that into 6 dimensional array, there will be total 16 R glasses. So that's why I've taken an array of size 16. So now I need one variable, say h, which would store or which would keep track of the index for this sum array. And now I'll write the code to print the sum of an R glass. So for this, we'll take a for loop. So I is equal to 0, I less than 4, I plus plus. And since it is a double dimensional matrix, we have to take one more loop. Integer j is equal to 0, j is less than 4, and j plus plus. So here the outer loop is to traverse the number of rows, and the inner loop is to traverse the number of columns. So why I have taken I and j is less than 4? Because in R glass we are already preceding 2 values more when we are calculating the sum of an R glass. So when I write the complete solution, you will come to know what exactly I mean here. So sum would be, sum is equal to ARR I. The first square bracket represents the row, second represents the column. So let's take the example of the first R glass. That would make things more clear. So here ARR IJ would be ARR00 plus ARR, that is the same row plus the different column, so one column ahead, plus again the same row, because we have to take 3 elements of the same row, and the third column. That's it. Then we have to jump to the next row, that is ARR I plus 1, and we have to take the second column. Then we have to jump to the third row, which would be ARR I plus 2 and the first column. So that will be j plus ARR again the third row and the second element of that column, and in the last we have to take the third column. So that's it guys, we have covered all the indexes of an hourglass. So this would calculate the sum of one hourglass and it would store at index 0. So after this we would add h++, which would just increase the index from 0 to 1 and then so on, and save the sum of the hourglass in an array of sum. So after this is completed, we would sort our sum array. So arrays.sort would sort the array in an ascending order. So last element which would have would be the maximum. So we can print the last element which would be at index 15. So that would have the maximum sum. So this should be our solution now. So let's run the code. And we see our sample test case have been passed. We'll submit to check for more test cases. And all our test cases have passed. So that's it guys. This is all on the two-dimensional array. See you on day 12. Thanks for watching.